Hi there and welcome to NLP Principal Training. My name is Cliff Partridge and we would love for you to come on our training because we know you're going to have so much fun enjoying these new techniques and also finding your hidden potential. Now there's lots of things that we have to pay for. How much would you pay attention? So, being interested or just curious about NLP and how the mind works means there's always something new for you to learn. Now, just like that was for us actually 11 years ago, because of our son was doing some interesting behaviours. But that was okay because it opened new doors and gave us new pathways of understanding. So, why would you want to learn more about how the mind works and come on to one of our trainings? Why do you want to know about NLP? And when you think about it, there's lots and lots of different manuals out there. Manuals about computers, bread machines, coffee machines, all sorts of manuals. I've even seen a manual for a table called Steve in Australia, which really made me chuckle. So now there's a manual about how the mind works. So why would you want to know about NLP? And what are the benefits about learning these new techniques? And how they're going to help you in your day-to-day living? Well, you see, I believe that all of us have a hidden potential. And that hidden potential will rise up, which means it's going to give you new possibilities. Now, the techniques in NLP are important, combined with an attitude of curiosity, which will give you new possibilities, what you're looking for, and also a different feeling about your future. So let's have a look at some of the interesting subjects we will be covering on your training. There's lots more information on the websites, but let's just go through some of them. The presuppositions of NLP, and also the map as not a territory, and representational systems. Representational systems. Now, when I was a little boy, there was a big field, a really big field opposite where I lived. And at one end of the field were some trees. And they were really big trees. There was 3 of them. And I used to wonder, how did they get there? And then at the other end of the field was a block of flats. And the block of flats were called the 14 stories. And me and my friends, we'd go in there and we'd play. And occasionally, the caretaker would come along and say, look boys, out you go. And he'd kind of kick us out. But we always found a way in. And we went to different floors and different levels. And we could see every level that we went to, it had a different view. But you could always see the other end of the field. So why would you want to learn about representational systems? And what are they? Everybody is using their own way to represent themselves in the world. And we use certain types of words. You see, we live in a sea of language. Do you see that? So what do you think would happen when you're talking to somebody and they are using a different rep system than what you're using? Now, to communicate successfully on the outside world is really important in business and also really important in your personal relationships, because you really want to be using the same rep system. Now, we all use particular words to represent our maps of reality, and they can give you particularly good feelings when you gain rapport. So getting a grip on your rep system means you'll have a clearer picture about how you can communicate with yourself. The question is, how will you become aware of your rep system and others, so that you can have this kind of scent, the sweet scent of success with your communication. Now, the most interesting thing about playing in the field when I was small is that it had many different ways in and different ways out. And as for the 14 stories, and the lift, especially the lift that seemed to have a mind of its own, because it would take you to different levels, totally unexpected. And it always surprised me to see where you'll be seeing things from. So having a feeling of curiosity about seeing how NLP can help you, or being interested about how the mind works, if you've got that feeling now, or possibly not, I really don't know, then this training is for you. So give me a call on 023 92 421 077, or drop me a line, nlpcliffmindmatters@gmail.com. Now, the founders of NLP, Richard Bandler and John Grinder, suggested that we look at life as a rare and exceptional opportunity to learn. And I really like that. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I have making it. And thank you very much for your time. My name's Cliff Partridge. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you want some more free information about representational systems, then just give me a call, drop me a line, and I'll send them to you. Thanks very much for your time. Bye for now.